Rania Al-Ammar was born in Saudi Arabia and is a Saudi ex-journalist. She studied for a while in Iran and the USA, graduating later in journalism, mass communication, and public relations. She worked as a journalist in Beirut for 2 years until she moved to Germany in 2015 and started to settle down while working as an independent video editor. At the beginning of 2010, following what she defines as a spiritual incident, she became interested in Princess Diana of Wales, who will inspire her first book, Diana, The Abduction Mystery Solved. After 5 years, Al-Ammar completes her second book, Returning from God to the Goddess, My Dreams Memoir of Princess Diana, recently published in collaboration with Europe Books. Today, we have the great pleasure to meet Rania, who's in connection with us to ask and get to know more around her new book. Hi, Rania. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation today.
Hello, Ginevra. Thank you, and I am very much happy to be with you today.
So please tell us more about Returning from God to the Goddess. What is it about?
Well, actually, as you mentioned in the introduction, that this book is my second book. It's not my first one. It is about Princess Diana, but let me say that it is an explanation or explanation of the background why I have written the first book about Diana. As you see from my, because I come from a very much different culture and background, it's not usual for me, for example, to be very much interested on a Princess Diana specifically. So when I first wrote my first book, everyone was asking me why I have been interested in her. The first book spoke about only the investigative side of the case, and I did not mention why I did the first book. So this second book explains exactly how she became a constant presence in my life, and how the case itself had a spiritual effect on me. Actually, Princess Diana came to my own world, specifically in 2010. In 2010, I started to have very vivid and obvious dreams. Very much, she was a constant presence in these dreams for more than a decade right now. And because of the weirdness and strangeness of this subject, I did not mention it in my first book, and I shut myself down, so I didn't speak about it publicly, except for maybe some friends, few friends. And yeah, everything you want to know about why I have written the first book, it is in the second book. That's my answer.
Okay, we keep waiting then.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so who's your public target and why should people buy and read your book, in your opinion?
Actually, I think everyone who is interested in religion and spirituality, in dreams and interpretations. For example, also in the feminine creative power, the goddess herself can be interested in this book. And for example, how she affected me in my own spiritual path to come out of the belief system into a more spiritual path without rejecting religion itself, but taking it more symbolically instead of taking it so literally as I used to be. I used to be very much devoted and very much into religion and the details of religion. So she helped me somehow from this hidden world or hidden realm to how to take things more easily and flexibly and with resilience, let me say, to become more open to life and not so much focused on religion itself.
Okay. What was the challenge in writing this book, if there was some?
Actually, there are many things, as I said before, because of my own my own background. I am always surrounded by people who do not accept this subject. The presence of her in my own life was not accepted by all my own surrounding, and especially as you mentioned, I used to study in Iran. I used to live in Saudi Arabia, and unfortunately, this environment does not very much accept something that is so drastically different. There is a little bit, let me say, backlash, aggressive backlash, that it's forbidden to speak about the goddess. There is nothing called goddess. There's only God as a masculine concept. But if they open themselves to new realms, to new subjects, actually they will find all the answers symbolically in their own religion and in their own environment, and they will be more open to it.
Okay. I want to thank you for your words and your introduction around your book, and I want to wish you very good luck with it.
Thank you so much, Ginevra. Thank you for having me.
A rich and intense journey through religion, politics, history, spirituality, and inner growth. Returning from God to the Goddess is all of this, giving the readers an experience that will enrich and expand their vision. Returning from God to the Goddess, My Dreams Memoir of Princess Diana, is now available in bookstores and digital platforms, a publication by Europe Books.